welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elle and I'm an interiors and lifestyle blogger on YouTube, and today I'm going to take you on a realistic tour of my home. I actually asked about this on my Instagram the other day. I did a poll on my stories and said, would you guys be interested in a realistic home tour of my house? And not one single person voted no. You were all very, very interested in seeing what my house looked like. It was the most votes I'd ever got. So I'm taking you on this ride. I have not done any tidying or organising. This is exactly what my house looks like on a day-to-day basis. Giving you a bit of realism behind the ground. I recently wrote a blog post about all the makeovers that I want to do in this home. I will link that down below if you're interested. So I thought I will combine the two and give you a realistic home tour and talk you through what I'd like to kind of do up in the home. This house, for those who haven't been following me or you're new here, this is our rented home. We've been here almost 4 years. We rent this home, me and my husband, and now Dashini, or Dash as his full name is. You may have just heard clamber up the stairs. In fact, it's doing something up there. Dash! What have you got there? Right, pausing 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. He came clambering downstairs and he pulled some blue roll out from somewhere, so I've just had to put him in the kitchen for the moment. Who knows what mess he's now created upstairs, so this is going to be a surprise even for you and me. As I was saying, this is our rented home. We've been here almost 4 years and we have been doing makeovers on it pretty much from the get-go. The landlord is okay with it. I'm very sure it was in the contract that she was happy for us to do these things. The reason why is because at the time, and kind of current times now, it's just got progressively worse. The housing crisis in the UK is just absolutely manic. So even if we put every single one of our pennies away and just didn't even enjoy life, we would be no close to buying a home at all. So we knew that. We knew it was going to take us a while, so we decided to go for this home, build it up, make it over so it felt like home, so that we want to be home and felt comfortable, and slowly but surely we are saving our pennies up for our forever home, which well, we're hoping would happen soon, but most likely it's going to be another couple of years, but it's fine, you know, just enjoying the journey that we're on. Anywho, I'm going to take you on this tour, like I said, talk to you about the makeovers, and yeah, hopefully you'll get a bit more into the insight of everyday life with me and what my home actually looks like behind the gram. Although if you're not following me on there, please do. I will link everything down below if you're interested in seeing pretty images and pretty videos. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the back kitchen door and we will start with this home tour. Okay, so I'm going to start with our back kitchen door. So this is the entrance that we normally use on a daily basis. You'll see why we don't normally use the front door. We have a nice little kind of courtyard out here. It's a through yard, which means that people can kind of pass through it in these old terrace houses. I would show you it, but it's looking a bit of a mess, so I might reveal that another time soon. But anywho, you come through the kitchen door and you are normally greeted, there we go, hi baby, by Dash. So if you guys haven't been following me, this is Dash, our little puppy, but he's a big boy now, isn't he? Can you sit? Can you sit? Do you want a duck sausage? Oh, come on, sit. Oh, you're gonna give us a spin. Sit. Oh, you're doing all the tricks. Okay. So Dash is our 8-month-old border collie puppy. In fact, you're almost 9. Oh my God, it's your birthday soon. So he is our puppy down here, and this is our kitchen. It's absolutely messy. So I think what's the best thing? So obviously you come through, and this is the kitchen. These are the only 2 rooms on the ground floor. It's a 2 up, 2 down, a very traditional terrace. This door right here, which there's a noise coming from it, houses our washing machine. I can't believe I'm showing you this. And the stairs down to the basement. She did a recent makeover of that, so I will link that video down below. I'm hoping to do this space up very, very soon, to sort this out, but that is a makeover for another time. And all the coats are on the back of the door. And on the front of the door there is Dash's lead. It's just always there for easy grab. And a French bag that is just full of mail that I need to sort out, and I never do. Back to the rest of the kitchen. So we have done this over many moons ago. This used to be Pine Central in here with yellow walls, Again, I will link the kitchen makeover down below. We painted everything white, and then I did like another makeover where I built this structure here because we needed the new fridge freezer. So we got this one. And to make sure I made use of the one of only 2 plugs in this kitchen. So there's one double plug there and another double plug there, and that is it. There's no more plugs in this kitchen. I had to create some sort of bit that I could utilize it without, you know, wasting it. So I made this little unit myself. I had some help with my dad to create kind of like a built-in situation, and I absolutely love it. Now, makeover wise in this kitchen, thanks to this little guy, I'm just realizing how impractical a all-white kitchen is. It's beautiful, but when you have a pet, it's too much hassle for me to deal with on a daily basis. You may have seen also, he's blocking it at the moment. Come on, move your butt, there you go. There's a little bit of teeth damage because somebody decided to chew the door. Yeah, you know who decided to chew the door. There's a little bit of damage there, so it all needs a general makeover. As much as I like these tile stickers, so they're not real tiles, they're actually stickers, it just doesn't feel like my kind of style anymore, which if you go and check out the blog post on makeovers, it's becoming very more country, kind of cozy, cottagey feel. So I think the plan is definitely keep that the same color, but I think this unit here and probably all the down ones, I'll probably paint like a nice olive green. Like I don't want to do a blue or a black or anything like that, but I think a dark green would look great. Another makeover that I did many moons ago was this board and batten here. So I did this just to create a bit of a feature across this one wall. Hello. And it's great, but I think this could also do with going dark. You just realize with like having a puppy, and I'm sure people with kids are nodding along to this, but I'm just constantly wiping it because they're brushing past it. So I think I'm just gonna go dark to help hide the, you know, the dirt, so it doesn't feel like it constantly looks dirty. The countertop could do with replacing. This is actually contact paper. It's done so well, like from afar, it looks amazing. But up close, you can see just some of the scratches and whatnot. So I think it's time to just replace it. Maybe not, that might be a nice thing to have. And then over on this side, I love that my shopping bags for our weekly food shop are just sat there. I didn't actually go to Waitrose, by the way. I just picked up the Waitrose bags because they're gorgeous and I reuse them at my local Asda. One thing I think we do want to do is get a dining table in here. Now, you must be thinking, where on earth are you going to fit that? It would probably go here. So slowly but surely I'm kind of getting rid of anything in this little pantry cupboard, which is actually just a billy bookcase with doors on it, and it's done so well, but it's become a dumping ground, and realistically anything that is not where the glass is, I just don't bother with anymore. So I'm going to clear it out. I'm probably going to reuse the cabinet somehow, somewhere in the house. Where in the house, I don't know, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere to fit it in. But I think a very small little dining table there would be perfect. It allows us to kind of just not be eating on our laps all the time. And I think what I want to do is not only paint the board and batten, but I would love to continue it on here, because once you take away that big unit, it just becomes a very big blank wall. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you had a hard day puppying? So yeah, I think board and batten there. And then I want to do something here. This has always, again, become a dumping ground. I try and style it, but things just get dumped there. And yeah, that's just a messy kitchen, you know. I have pots, guys, and I sometimes just leave the washing like that in the sink. Though I would actually, speaking of the sink, I'd love to replace this one with like a white sink. I mean, if I had my way, I would move the sink back so it was not off-centered, but yeah, I would love to have a white sink, probably the same but just white, and then replace this tap, which if I can thrift something I will absolutely do it, but it's okay like this for now. We've got some vegetables growing on the windowsill, but this is just an average kitchen, guys. Like, things just get put on the side. I think there's a recycling there that me and my husband are playing chicken with, but yeah, this is our kitchen. So let's move through past Dashy's bed. So this baby gate is up so that we can have him about, so he's not always in his crate, which is why his bed's here. So we will go across here. Dash, I'm gonna keep you in there for a moment while I show them my living room, and then you can come upstairs with me, okay? So this is the living room, guys. So this is why we always use our back door, is because we just put our washing literally behind the sofa. We usually put it upstairs, but I will show you why we don't put it upstairs anymore. So which is why I normally just take pictures this way so you can't see it. This room is pretty much one of the first rooms to have a makeover. It's one of my favorite rooms to be in, but it's certainly the one that needs another bit of rejudging and whatnot. This is Dash's crate here with things dumped on it. Eventually he will not need the crate. I think he's in between that stage, although the chewing on the door makes me a bit nervous to completely take it away from him. So probably when he's about a year old, we'll see where he is with that. There is this chair that I've had for ages. It's just not in the style. And a sofa that is almost, I want to say, 10 years old. I mean, it's getting there, this sofa, and I think it's just time. I would love to do like a chaise lounge one. I think I've completely butchered that word, but I'd like to do one that has like a little bit outwards. I've seen one on IKEA that has storage, which is great, and I think that would be nice here. It is white, the one I've seen, which I know you all guys are going to be screaming at me like, you've just talked about, you know, not having a white kitchen and now you're going to go for a white sofa. I've always wanted a white sofa, so it's happening, and I've seen this company, the way you can get covers where they are hydrophobic and also, you know, much easier to handle and clean when you have pets and children. This chair would probably get replaced with an IKEA chair and a bit of poof, and I'm trying to source like a vintage wooden table that I can upcycle. I'm definitely going to do this again. I love the striking marble, but it's a bit dodgy when you get up close, because it was hard to, there you go, hard to put down. And then they fixed the fireplace, or they did some sort of inspection on it, and they've just kind of butchered it a little bit there. So I think I'm just going to get some tiles to bring back the Victorian theme into it. It certainly needs a paint job, but other than that, I'd like to just paint the room whole. And by we, I say I'm going to pay someone to do it. That's something I would definitely spend money on, just so there isn't like 7 different whites in this room. And with it being a north facing window, it needs like a warmer white just to bring some coolness in here. So I think I'd pay someone to do that, and then just get some new furniture, a new rug, because this is just absolutely dire again with Pupperino. Probably go for something like Ruggable, where like you can simply just bung it in the washing machine and wash it. And then yeah, this is literally the room. There's some supplies for a potential DIY. Behind the washing is a headboard, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me pick up for free. I just couldn't miss out on that bargain. And it's a makeover that I'm planning to do upstairs, but I just need to get around to it. So yeah, this is the room. It's a lot of cosmetic stuff and just buying new things more than actual physical makeovers that need doing in here. So it's probably going to be one of the last rooms to be done. Okay, Dashini, shall we head upstairs? Come on, baby, you want to help show them what's going on? Okay, so from the living room, we can head all the way upstairs. Oh, there we go, he's leading the way, guys, he's leading the way. This hallway is probably one that, I mean, it's going to be hard to film, but I'll link the video down below. As I was saying, this hallway is one that I've done recently, and this is probably true to actually what my interior style is now. You can see, though, after I put some Christmas decorations on the banister, I do need to give this a paint job, so that's probably in the future. Bless you, sweetie. For now, this is probably not a room that needs much doing to it. Oh, you alright? You sneezing? You having sneezes? As you can see, as any true thing, things get dumped on here. This bench seat actually has developed a stain I can't get out, so I do need to redo the cover. I might sew one myself, considering I did study fashion, but I also might just pay someone to do it. It depends what mood I'm in. So definitely this room is okay and good to go. Oh, just tripped over my own dress there. So as you can see, by the way, if I step back, you come up the stairs and then there's this door in front of you. This room you might not have seen a lot of, and Dash is gonna wanna come in here. Leave. This is the bathroom. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. So, bathroom. This one I did do a bit of a makeover, but I say makeover in a loose sense because we put in this cabinet and this kind of unit here and just did a bit of a paint job. Again, I'll link that video below, but it's not one that I'm very proud of because it worked at the time, but I've never really been happy in this room, mainly because of the blue in here. So what I will do, hopefully if I can, I would love to paint all the tiles all white and then look at doing something on the walls and the ceiling. We had to change the lights bulbs over and I got 2 big ones up there, so that's just been living like that for ages. So I definitely need to do a new light up there. Now from the makeover, you may have thought you saw some shelves on here. They were there, and then one day I had a massive crash and all the shelf had just fallen off. And yep, just never went around to fix it. I think what I would do is do something similar to what I've done in our living room and do like one big floating shelf that goes from alcove to alcove. So yeah, definitely do that in there. There's just stuff here dumped. And this is just all a mess. I want this kind of taller and enclosed more. But other than that, there's not much else that you can do in here. Probably get like a nice little bit of a wooden milk stool with like a flower in there. Not a flower, a fern, something wild. I'm gonna exit this room very, very quickly because it's so embarrassing, this room. But from there, as you can see, we head to the bedroom. So, bedroom in here. Hello, Dash. I went shopping and I need to return things, that's why the bed's messy. But yeah, this room also needs a makeover. I think this one, what I would love to do is do all kind of like a high paneling, similar to what we would do in the kitchen, and then wallpaper. But something that we do need to do is look at painting like the banister and that kind of cornice, there we go, so that it's just a little less like grungy that it looks. I would also like to do like a fireplace kind of there, obviously not a real one, just get a mantle so it's like a faux thing just to create a feature. That picture actually hides a wall light that was just randomly stuck there, but now I would happily just rewire back in if we got like a little bit of a feature fireplace there. These are the 2 newest DIYs. I will link those videos down below, but I obviously stripped this recently, and that's become my new little kind of getting ready nook, which is again just a dumping down for all my things. And I built myself one of the benches, which I absolutely love. This mirror actually is one that I found for free, and I grabbed it and went for it. And I will be doing a new project which I'm about to start pretty much after I start filming this, so do look out for that in the upcoming weeks. And I'm tripping over things. Obviously new headboard, probably just zhuzh everything up, but this is our bedroom basically in a nutshell. I really want to get rid of those laundry baskets, I absolutely hate them. And also in here, this is just a very random, this actually was the only wardrobe to their room and I absolutely hate it. So this houses a lot of our coats and long dresses, and I would love to do something else in here that's a bit more permanent storage, but excuse me babe, reverse, wait, come on, good boy. But yeah, as you can see, anything long though wouldn't fit in our wardrobe because this is a wardrobe that I share with my husband, and it's literally just 2 rails so that we can fit everything on, and we have 1 door each basically. So I'd have to figure that out, but that is for another day. Oh god, I've just spotted the fan. You can tell it's been hot in the UK because the desk fan's out, and that is a bag of stuff that I need to unpack. I just had no time for. But yeah, see guys, it's not always perfect. I have things that I just dump and go. And then finally, let's head upstairs. So I'm gonna have to just pause the video and climb up because this is the door to the 2nd bedroom, technically the attic room. And as you can see, that is embarrassing that my washing's just there. But we dump a lot of stuff on the stairs. So give me 2 seconds and I'm gonna take you up. Okay, climbing up the stairs, and already I'm embarrassed this is being put out onto film, but this is the 2nd bedroom. That is just my big ass Monica cupboard. So what happened here guys? So I was obviously working up here for a while, and then I moved downstairs and now I'm in an office, and what's happened is, as I've done makeovers and changed things up, things have just got dumped up here and it has just become a dumping ground. This will eventually become an office again very, very soon, but the first thing I need to do is completely tidy this room up, which will be a video that I will film in a couple of weeks' time, so do look out for that. I think what I'm going to do is get rid of these curtains that I made just to try and conceal it and just do more functional kind of cubby hole storage, and just have to cull everything and either sell it or donate or get rid. And then what I want to do is all down here, I want to do like built-in storage desk situations and then have some desks in here. I'd also love to do like, I would love it if this was all like wooden kind of tongue and groove. It would cost a fortune, which is why I think if I wallpapered it, it would look amazing and make it really, really cozy in here. But yeah, I think desk across here, one for me, one for my husband. It's really weird because like when you come up the stairs, there's this like bit of landing here that you can't really put like anything here, because if you try and scoot back on a chair you would fall. So I think here I would probably look at doing a rail for like lots of coats and stuff, just so I could go up the stairs and grab it. Originally what we used to do was dry our washing up here because it would get so hot in the sun from the Velux, but obviously we can't even fit things up here or get up the stairs half the time. So definitely a project here for cleaning up and getting rid of everything. We just need to cull it. We just absolutely need to cull it. And then what I think I'm going to do over here is do like a kind of freestanding kind of butcher table that I can do some like in-house DIYs on, so I'm not always in my kitchen. You may see something there. That's a potential DIY coming very, very soon. But yeah, this room just needs a tidy. I'm so embarrassed. I'm going back downstairs now because this is just too embarrassing to show. Okay, back where we originally started. I can't believe I've just shown you guys my messy home. I just feel really exposed right now. Just like, oh God, I can't believe I'm putting this out on the internet. But this is real life. This is how my house looks on a daily basis, especially the second bedroom. There's just two of us. We don't need that room half the time, so a lot of stuff just gets dumped up there. A lot of the makeovers really are just like cosmetic stuff. There's no real big hard work that I need to do, but a lot of the stuff is just down to time and funds, which we'll get there with, especially with time. It's just when I'm working full time and I've only got the weekends to do stuff, it's hard to do all the DIYs. It's hard to do all the DIYs I want to do. Like there's so many I just want to start right now, but we'll get there eventually, and hopefully I'll bring you more content on this channel. I think if anything, one of the first rooms I will start with like as a big DIY project will probably be that laundry room makeover one. But I would be interested to get your guys' thoughts on how you want the videos to be done. Like, do you want me to film them as all big one videos and just have very sporadic content, or would you rather have regular content where I'm showing you just little bits at a time that I'm doing room makeovers? Well, let me know in the comments below like which one you would prefer to see, like a little and often or completed sporadic stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do give me a like, make this worth it, me exposing my soul to you guys and my untidiness. Give me a like, please. But yeah, like, rate, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.